All right, we have some startling numbers to tell you about. Listen to this. Every 3 minutes, someone in Canada is diagnosed with cancer. Nearly half of us will face a cancer diagnosis in our lifetime. As daunting as those numbers are, advancements in research are happening faster than ever.
And joining us this morning to share some insights is Dr. Stuart Edmonds. He is the Executive Vice President of Mission, Research and Advocacy with the Canadian Cancer Society. Dr. Edmonds, good to have you on the show this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you've been involved in cancer research in Canada for nearly 30 years. First off, just talk to us, if you could, about how far we've come when it comes to cancer research.
Well, even in a short period of time, such as 30 years, we've made incredible strides in actually on cancer. The survival rate has increased by 10% to 64% now of survival of cancer. And if we look back even further to when the Canadian Cancer Society started in the 1940s, survival rates were 25%. So again, significant strides over a relatively short period of time. And on the face of it, the way we're managing cancer, it seems very similar to 30 years ago to today, in that it's surgery, radiation treatment, and drug treatment. But when it comes to surgery, we're using robotics now to actually improve accuracy, but also reducing the length of time that a patient may be staying in hospital when they have surgery. For radiation therapy, we're now implanting radioactive seeds into a patient's cancer that actually reduces side effects and prevents abnormal effects in normal cells around the cancer. And then with drug treatment, we're actually now treating patients with drugs that are specifically designed and effective to target the characteristics of an individual tumor. So while on the face of it, similar kind of ideas of treatment, we're actually becoming much more effective in our treatment protocols right now.
Which is remarkable. Looking forward, even looking back, when we talk about potential breakthroughs, what excites you the most right now?
Well, I think there's a number of different things that are really, really exciting right now. I think that we've never known more about cancer than we do right now. And it's really about how we're starting to apply that knowledge to improve how we detect, diagnose and treat cancer, and also manage the long-term effects of cancer, so to improve the quality of life post a cancer diagnosis. With that massive amounts of data that we're starting to collect about individuals' cancers, we're in an area now where we have AI that actually is playing much more of a significant role in treatment. So we can diagnose faster. We have a lot of treatments that are very, very effective, but oftentimes it's actually having patients diagnosed early enough so they can benefit from those treatments. So really, I think we're at a very exciting time in how we can apply the knowledge we've gathered over the last decades.
And hearing this has got to bring hope for so many Canadians living with cancer, especially now during the holidays, when the time we spend together is a reminder that every moment truly is a gift.
Well, that's right, and the hope that research provides to individuals is incredible, and we're tremendously proud of the role that the Canadian Cancer Society has played in those significant strides we've made in improving survival rates of cancer. For example, we funded a research study that allowed the management of men with less aggressive prostate cancer that has now become a standard of care for these guys around the world, that has prevented many men from having treatment that he didn't need. So the quality of life stays very, very high while they have that diagnosis of prostate cancer. And then another study that we funded that identified subgroups of a particularly aggressive form of childhood brain cancer that really identified that these children could actually respond to a treatment that we actually already had available. So we're really proud of the impact that we've had on cancer survival rates and the quality of life of people post-diagnosis. And as I said before, we're really excited about the hope that this research and other research that we're supporting will provide to individuals as they face a cancer diagnosis in the future.
The research, the detection, the treatment, the hope, the optimism, the future. These are all the reasons for Canadians to continue to support the Canadian Cancer Society, not only just through the holidays, but year-round.
Absolutely. We're tremendously grateful for the support that we have from Canadians. We wouldn't be able to do all we do without that support, but cancer doesn't take a holiday. And so we're asking Canadians to continue to support us, support this life-saving research that we fund, but also the critical services and support services we provide to patients that may be helping them get to their appointments or providing them with accommodation while they're going through treatment that really takes some of the burden off the patients and have the patients and families focusing on cancer at the most important time. So without donations, we wouldn't be able to make this possible.
All right, to make a donation, there's a QR code right there at the bottom of your screen. Dr. Edmonds, want to thank you not only for the time this morning, but the work that you and your colleagues do on a daily and yearly basis. Thank you so much for this. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
This portion of the morning show is brought to you by the Canadian Cancer Society. Donate at cancer.ca/holiday.